I already fed Calypso. That boy, Calypso. American green tree frog. Their enclosure I'm pretty proud about. Been messing around with it and finally got the right idea. So I watch a few channels like Dark Den, and I tried out his idea. I mean, I don't have clay balls like he does for drainage because I know it absorbs water, but basically what I did was went out and put a bunch of marbles here. I went out and got a mesh that divides the tank in half, and I put that mesh right here, and that kind of separates the bottom of the substrate from the actual bottom of the tank, because I heard that's good because it'll stop moisture from just sitting in there and less chance for mold. And then I also have coconut substrate right across here. There's Calypso going to her favorite spot. And then I got sphagnum moss kind of sprinkled on the top of it. This thing actually was cool. I got that from a Goodwill. I cleaned it off all much. I didn't use any harsh chemicals because I know they can absorb stuff through their skin. I used, basically water, but I sprayed it hard. And it doesn't have a pump, but it's an old fountain, and they love to go in there and sit on the top. And this is also a dish I got there. Filled it with water. Every now and then I make sure that it's filled with water. Got my humidity gauge, temperature gauge, and a little temperature over there. My speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil statues. So Davy is the browner one, and his favorite spot is to hide over here, and it's feeding time. I already fed Calypso. This is their special 1 week food. They get a mealworm once a week because it can impact in their stomach, I guess. So they get a cricket once a day, and then at the end of the week they get a mealworm. Now I'm gonna pause the video so I can actually get a hold of Davy, because I have no idea where he's at. Actually, let me just first I'll show this. Yeah, I have to weight down the tops because this is what this wonderful lid does if I don't. Calypso has actually escaped twice on me. Once with a different lid, and once with this lid because I forgot to weight it down. So I'll do this with one hand. I thank my friend Matt for this lid. He used to use it for his hamsters. As you can see, I had to tape the holes that he created for their water dishes. Yes, I sprayed that off too. Okay, I trust Calypso not to try to escape. Now I just gotta find Davy. There's also a fake bush I put in there. Make sure he's not in there. Now the thing about Davy is Davy likes to try to escape every time I pick him up. Every time. I don't try to handle him that much because I don't want to stress him out. But every time I pick that boy up, he always tries to run. See, Calypso is a good girl and doesn't ever, well, barely, but she just likes to explore. I don't see him. I know he couldn't have escaped because he's a little bit chubby. He can't fit through the cracks. I'm being careful. I'm moving stuff around because I don't want to hurt him. Oh, there he is. See, he's brown. He can hide well. I gotta move this guy. Looks like I have like a cult going on, I know. Just carefully. No, don't go farther. Oh, man. For a tree frog, this one likes to stay near the ground a lot, which is odd. Come on. You okay? Is he alright? Okay. It's feeding time, Davy. Gosh, I should have got my hands wet. You should always get your hands wet before handling amphibians. Careful. No. There you go. See how a chubby boy is? If the camera would focus. He's a lot bigger than Calypso. This one also likes to chirp at the night. I know females don't chirp. That's why I assume Calypso's a female, because only Davy chirps at night. I've had to slowly make it so their night cycle is technically day, blocking the window's light. So actually, before I do this, I have to put that lid on. Hopefully he won't try to jump off. Stay. I'm going to pause the video because I need to focus. Okay. Jesus. I just had to rescue this boy from the trash. I told you he likes to escape. As soon as I turned the video off, jumped right into my trash. Lucky there's nothing in there harmful. This is the way I actually know they're eating. So I know that there's a lot of places for the bugs to hide on them. Plus, this way they don't actually get any substrate in their stomach, which is good. See, the nice thing about Calypso is Calypso will stay still. This boy won't. Calypso sat in there nice and fine. He, I bet, won't. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna have to put something down for this guy because he literally wants to crawl over everything. Can't be having frog germs everywhere. Haha! It's makeshift goodness. You don't ever want to cooperate. Alright, I got it. Oh, come on. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get straight to the part where I feed him with this guy. With the Calypso, I can actually videotape him eating, but Davey always is doing this stuff. I don't want you to get hurt. Let's go to pause the camera now because Davey's a little asshole. Oh, now you're relaxed. When they tuck their arms underneath their body, it means they're relaxed. It's a good spot. That's the spot you want to be in. It's nice and comfortable. I keep their crickets in here now. This is the enclosure I actually got them in. Well, gonna have to wash that off now, and that, and the floor. But hey, solution. He's always trying to get out. I sprayed the inside of this cup, the one it's clean, with the spray bottle. So now it's all moist. It's not gonna dry out. And this way, now I can actually get to his food. They're aggressive eaters. I know that. Yeah, if you don't like. Oh. You think this is abuse towards insects? You might want to look away. I usually end up trying to crush them just so it's not like just getting eaten alive. Most of the time. This time I'm not going to. Just because. Hey, video. So that is vitamin C. It's a little supplement for my guys, apparently. I was told that you need to give it to them. They also need vitamin D, even though they're tree frogs, which are mostly nocturnal, but I heard that they still need vitamin D after I did some research on them. So I just kind of play it safe, and I have a UV lamp in there that's also heating, so they can hide from it or they can be in it. It's their choice. Either way. Alright, so I think this is going to record it. Going to get my little douche frog out, as I like to call him, because he's doing that always. You're going to hurt yourself, you stupid amphibian. But I love you. Stop it. Hopefully he won't jump before I do this. This is going to be a video of me capturing him again. Okay. Eat. It's covered with vitamin. You need. Oh, there you go. Good boy. Hair on you. Look at the hair. There you go. Since it is the special day, he also gets a mealworm, which I need to find before he tries to escape, because I don't have anything to bribe him with right now. Aha! Good old mealworm. Dip him in some water to make sure it's easier on his digestive tract. I think he's still munching on the other one. See, frogs have a couple sets of teeth, kind of teeth. They have ones at the root of their mouth that will actually act as, like, capture. They kind of hold it in their mouth, and they can also use it to crush, is what I've learned. Davey usually eats anything in front of his face, but right now I think he's still munching on the nice little cricket I just gave him. I'll just get that hair off his nose. There you go. So whenever you're ready, nice little... You are still munching. I really hope the camera's in focus. I have no idea what the camera looks like right now at all. Oh, does that mean you're ready? Take a little bit of a nibble? Come on, you went for it before. What's different now? Do you have to see its face? That's what I noticed with Calypso. Calypso will only eat it if he can see the face. He's stubborn like that. Oh, come on. You're not going to try to eat it now? Do it! It's for life? Come on. Oh, gross. on my hand. Yeah, if I douse him with a little bit of vitamin C. He's been used to eating them with vitamin C on him. I wonder if he'll take it. Oh, come on. Don't you play this game. Don't be stubborn. Eat your food. You were just trying to eat it. What has changed? Is it not good enough for you? Must I find another? Don't you do... Oh, I don't know. Okay. Hey. Huh? Ooh, this one's moving a lot. Did you... He has my hair in his mouth. He just bit the hair on my arm. Ah. Come on. I kind of had that coming. Stop it. You don't need the box. The box is not your mother. Well, jeez. See him just maul that? What's up? How are you? Ooh, see right there? That's what I was talking about. That's the chomp. Come on, do it again. Don't make me look stupid. Please? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's alright. You didn't have to do it. It's okay. I just hope people take my word for it. Alright. I think... Oh! He jumped on my shoulder. Alright. It's time for you to go back in the cage, buddy. But I only have so much hand. Jump. Oh, he doesn't want to see him jump. You see that? They're all scared. There you go. Alright. Last thing to do before I finish it up. I have one more thing. Two more things. First, I put the bush back. And second, make sure I get the moisture in there. I don't really trust that the gauge right now for the the humidity, because it dropped in water a while ago. They're arboreal, but they like to be wet. That's why you always find frogs and their skin's usually wet. You comfortable, buddy? Yeah, he'll figure out a place for him. And I think, yep, you got good old Calypso hiding over there. Got the weights back on top. Check it underneath, make sure there's no gaps. Watch. Oh crap, where'd he go? Well, you already went and found a place to be comfortable, so that's great. And lastly, I'm really up into the cleanup phase to make sure that all this shit's gone. Mealworms back into the fridge, because when you put mealworms in a fridge, they don't turn into beetles, apparently. They said to be very careful about leaving them out, though. They said because they will turn into beetles. And cool, if I want to have pet beetles. Great. Yeah, this video was kind of a, as they say, a fiasco. A little disaster. I mean, it could have been worse, basically. Either way, I will come up with better ways. Next time I'm actually going to make sure that I get Calypso on video, because Calypso is a good girl. I presume it's a girl, just because it doesn't chirp. And then I'll actually not have to be chasing around the frog the whole entire video. But no, I will feed Davey again too on video, but you know, I need to figure out, get a GoPro just for this one thing. I thought it'd be interesting to actually videotape what I go through. For anybody who may stumble across a video who is some kind of animal keeper, especially amphibians, I know. I'm sorry. I'm new to this. I'm trying my best. Let's wipe off all the areas he was on, just because never can be too safe, you know. I'm not going hardcore with hardcore chemicals, like, because they're not infected with with any diseases. You know, they're literally store-bought. I don't think they've ever had contact with the outside. And basically, the reason you might think this was crazy, but holy crap, is this way better than when I first started. When I first started, I didn't know. I did coconut substrate. There was too much. It was too wet. and how much of these branches, but I had bark, and then the substrate would stick to them, and I hated it, and I just thought it was disgusting. I felt bad for them. So finally, after moving it and moving it and moving it and moving it, I came up with just the layer, basically the plan I told you in the beginning. Sphagnum moss, I feel like it's soft on their feet. It's better for them. It also doesn't stick to them. But, yeah. Lastly, just turn off that light because technically it's supposed to be their nighttime. All right. And the video's over.